leave the
Wait,
screen.
you ready? Okay.
There.
Yes. Okay.
Chair. That's fine. I don't really care. That's fine.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, go.
Welcome back to another episode of Fish Out of Water, where we talk about the guys of the Asian American Christian Fellowship. This is Sheri.
I'm Jacqueline.
I'm Megan.
And in today's episode, we will be talking about which Disney character best represents the third year guys. And later, we'll have some guest speakers.
Hi, AA brothers, we appreciate you. Hi, AA brothers, we talk all about you. And fish out of water with your AA sisters. We hope you know that we love you, and Jesus does too.
How was everyone's day?
Pretty busy. I've been watching. Okay, I started watching New Girl when I was like probably in middle school because I was like, I'm just like kind of bored, and I'm not really bored. I just kind of wanted to procrastinate. So I started like watching it again, and it's enjoyable. Highly recommend to anyone that's looking for a new show to watch. It's pretty funny.
I was really sad when it ended. And no spoilers. I'm not going to tell any spoilers, but I felt like the last episode was not the last episode. I don't know. Do you remember, Jackie?
Yeah, I do.
And it was the end, and it went to the pilot episode, and I was so confused, and I was like, and then
I remember.
I was like,
Sheri was so shook.
I guess that's
So
the
sad.
end.
Oh, well, I had a funny story. So there's a lot of people that kept knocking on our door, and I was like, oh my goodness, what is happening? This is quarantine. We're supposed to be separated. Anyways, the doorbell rang again, and I went to go to the door, and I saw food. It was safe. It was like in a box. Everything was wrapped. And I was like, whoa, I did not order food. And then I see a guy, he's all like this, and I'm like, thanks for the food. I did not order. I go and ask Caitlin, my roommate, and I was like, did you order food? And she was like, no, I did not order food. And I was like, well, this is someone's food. So we go outside, and luckily the guy is still there. And I'm like, hi, are you like DoorDash? And he was like, oh yeah, I'm like delivering food for like Thai Palace. Disclaimer, not sponsored by Thai Palace. He was like, yeah, I was trying to deliver it to 690. And I was like, oh, wait, we're not 690. And he's like, wait, let me check my phone. And so he checked his phone. He's like, oh, I mean 694. And then Caitlin and I were like, oh, that's like next door. And so I gave the food back to him, and he was like, thank you. And then he went and walked to the correct house. Yeah, Caitlin and I were like, wow. We could have really balled out on some free food, but then we were like, no, we can't. We need to be good citizens and return the food back to the owner.
I would have just taken the food.
You don't expose yourself.
I know.
Okay. We are authentic here.
Yeah, I am a genuine person.
No
who I am on.
Just
who
kidding.
I am
We're
on
gonna cut a
screen.
lot of this.
I had Panda. Like
My
yesterday.
favorite restaurant ever?
Your favorite
my
Chinese food?
Don't attack me, guys. It's not actually.
So what'd you get from Panda?
We got like these 2 Panda feasts. Okay, you see in like the AA group chat, like Regina sent some coupon about Panda meals or Panda family meals are like $20.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So my family got on it, and they got 2 of them. But then my dad was like, oh, it's only like 1 per family. So then he ordered it like 2 separate cards and 2 different names. It was my dad's and mom thing, right? But then my 2 brothers went to go pick up the food. So like they probably saw like Elizabeth Shimada, and then there's this guy that's just picking up the food.
Super sus.
This video is not sponsored by Panda. Share back to your point. This one time I like got like a package from Amazon that was like a hair straightener. It's like a pretty nice hair straightener, and we were like, we did not order this like at all, and like I don't know who it belongs to. Yeah, like a an
hair straightener.
What do you think I said?
I thought you said
a flat iron. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Like, you know how you strain food, like in a colander? I thought it was something like that before your
Yes,
hair.
I
And
do
I was like,
cook
what?
my hair.
That's fair.
Short
One time,
summary.
Danielle tried to convince me that the way orange chicken was invented was like someone accidentally dropped chicken nuggets in a pot of sweet and sour soup.
Sweet and sour soup.
And I was
Lol.
like, wait, do you actually think that's how it was made? And she was like, no, I was just trying to trick you.
So the question that we're talking about today is, if each of the third year guys was a Disney character, which Disney character would he be? And now our special guest that we have for today is Michelle Kang.
Woo!
Woo.
Woohoo! Michelle, welcome.
Michelle,
is
welcome,
here.
welcome.
Welcome to the Fish Out of Water podcast. And so the question that we have that we would like your input on is, if each of the third year guys was a Disney character, which Disney character would he be? So we will start with Isaiah Kim.
It doesn't have to be like necessarily a male character.
Could
That's
be an
true.
animal.
Yeah.
Piglet.
Piglet!
Oh my gosh, I see it. I was gonna say
I
Tigger.
definitely see that.
I can see a piglet. Very quiet, soft-spoken. But also, loyal. I feel like because Piglet's also super, like, loyal to, like, Pooh Bear. So I could see that in Isaiah, too.
Because Isaiah is very like soft-spoken, but also I feel like he can get pretty hype at certain things.
That's true.
When Megan said he gets sometimes hype, I thought of Timon. And I was like, who would be his Pumbaa? I was like, Steven would be his Pumbaa.
Aww.
I can see that. He does get very hype. Simone sang, too.
Mhm.
So, like,
Mhm.
Isaiah sings this worship.
Belle, because he's an English major.
Literate,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow.
Or
Oh, I don't think
Rapunzel, someone who reads.
She does
One who reads.
read a book or maybe 2 or 3.
Here you go.
Play guitar.
Has long hair.
Very true. Not magical, though. The next person we're going to talk about is Steven.
You know that song in Tarzan where they just hit a bunch of like human objects and it's like
Oh, the gorillas?
has no words? Yeah. I think his name is Turk
I think you're right.
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
Torque. It's not Torque.
I think it's Turk.
Isn't that a
This
physics
ain't
term?
physics. Yeah. I think it's Turk. The gray gorilla.
Yeah, you're right. It is Turk.
Best friends with Tarzan. He kind of reminds me of Steven. But I'm not really sure if it's just because, like, I don't know, that song was very rhythmic and Steven is very rhythmic. Steven wears a lot of gray.
Accurate.
That's beatbox. Steven does beatbox. So, like, the
Mhm.
beats and stuff, I could see that.
I can see Steven as an alien from Toy Story.
The Squeeze Toy aliens.
It's like the reaction
Yeah.
is like he's so animated as well.
Mhm.
That's true. Steven's eyes get really big, too, when
Yeah.
Something
almost
amazes him.
Like a third eye shows up.
Yeah, very expressive and very just, like, happy. I think just, like,
That's true.
yeah. Because I think the Squeeze Toy aliens are so, like, just content, just, like, being them. Yeah, I can see
Mhm.
that,
And they're
too.
just like, a stranger from the outside.
Ooh.
Ooh.
The next person is Charlie Zhang. Charlie.
Charlie.
Ay.
I feel like Charlie would be like a Disney princess.
Oh my gosh. No, I see where you're going, Megan. I'm gonna take this train.
Right? I'm not crazy.
Yeah,
Okay.
I see it. Maybe like I don't know. Maybe like Rapunzel and Tangled.
Okay, the reason why I say that is like I don't know. He just has like a softer side to him, you know.
That's true.
Mrs. Potts.
Wait, how?
Like,
Please elaborate.
okay, it's coming from like Mrs. Potts is a mom, like she's very motherly, and I don't know. I kind of see that in Uncle Charlie.
Charlie,
It's
Uncle
true with his
Charlie.
nephews.
Matthew.
True.
That is true.
Wow. Yeah.
Mrs. Potts not only takes care of her like child, but also other people. I feel like Charlie does that too.
Charlie also likes to have a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah,
That's true.
I think
So,
that's
like-
why.
Oh,
go.
Rapunzel.
Yeah, just because she really likes adventure and likes trying new things, and I feel like Charlie also really likes to just try new things. Yeah, he's kind of always trying like different things, which I think is really cool.
I also thought of like Olaf.
Wait,
Could see it. Could
yeah.
see it.
Yes.
I think so, because like it has that softer side, and it's also like just looking for like fun, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and also like I feel like even when like stuff is like high pressure or whatever, or like he doesn't get like super like stressed, and like I feel like throughout it all he still like remains pretty like you know, like this will all make sense when I'm older kind of thing. You know, when Olaf's just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was thinking of
But-
all the times that Charlie gets hurt. Just
Oh.
because he does it. And then
Oh,
Olaf
yeah,
is
yeah.
just very like,
Yeah, and he's like,
"Free
oh,
going." Yeah.
oh, I'm impaled.
All right, the next one is Martin.
Martin.
Sheri, why'd you?
Oh my gosh, I just thought of something. I feel like he would be Gaston in Beauty and the Beast. Right?
I mean,
Elaborate,
Or-
Sheri.
Not his whole personality, but some part of it. At least the parts that I feel like I've like walked in on. I think that Martin has a lot of self-confidence, which I think is really good. And that's kind of like Gaston.
He was playing.
one.
This video is in our like our podcast intro of like the guy dancing shirtless. Martin just says, yeah, that guy. Martin
Yeah.
just says, "This is the kind of like confidence I want to emulate." You know, like,
Yeah,
like
so.
I think that's his role model.
So
He also
Gaston,
really
perfect.
likes cars.
oh, he loves cars.
Oh,
Like, that's
like
his
the
favorite movie.
Cars?
Yeah, he think it's like it emulates the gospel. like he's
Wait,
like
how?
cars is eminent of the gospel.
What?
You're like, what?
Yeah.
I was thinking like
Man.
Doc from The Doors.
Oh,
Oh.
I could see that actually.
Because like when you like, I don't know if you don't really know him, like which he is very like put together, can organize things, but like Doc's kind of weird. Like he has this quirkiness, like, and so I feel like Martin also shares that.
It's true.
And sometimes I feel like Martin will be like looking down something, but then his glasses will be kind of low, and then he'll be like looking up like that. And Doc does that too.
That is true. And Doc did, I guess, like kind of lead people. Martin is leading our
Mhm.
fellowship.
Wow.
All right, so we got Doc, Lightning McQueen, and Gaston.
Yeah. The next guy we're going to talk about is Matt.
Matt.
Oh, Matt.
I actually don't call him
Um,
Matt. I call him Matthew. I don't know why I call him Matt, but
Okay, not because of personality, but like, you know how all the guys are like obsessed with Matt?
okay.
Voice, yeah.
I feel like when like Gaston, like in the story, everyone wants to be like Gaston. There's literally a song about how everyone is obsessed with Gaston, but not in terms of personality at all.
I feel like Mushu from Mulan.
Yeah.
Ooh, I could see that in his personality.
Very like hype, very like supportive, and then very
Mhm.
like loyal, you know, always have your back.
Okay, so some mix. So shoe in the body of Gaston.
Gaston.
Oh my gosh.
The next guy is Stanley.
Oh, I have a little like Timon vibes from him. I feel like
Timon
because you know
vibes?
how he really wants to like teach Simba like all this stuff. You know, like just like I don't know. He just wants to like give him all this advice and stuff like that. Like I feel like Stanley does that a lot. Like I don't know. Maybe that's just because he helps me with accounting a lot.
Or like who's the small Disney character that was like helping Hercules like train? His name's Phil.
But along the lines of a teacher, I think he's like the kind of like with the sensei in Kung Fu Panda, you know?
Master Shifu.
Master
Oh,
Yes, Master Shifu. I could see that being Stanley, like a wise,
he?
like, yeah, I could see him just like,
Yeah.
you know, with the cane
Mhm.
or the staff and just doing the tree pose or something,
Oh yeah,
giving wisdom.
yeah.
Yeah.
I also thought of like Sven. Just like
Sven?
just like very lovable.
Or Owl
Okay.
from Pooh.
Owl. Wise. I can see that too. He does have
Yeah.
like a lot of good things to say
Mm-hmm.
when he's not tired. When he's not tired, Owl sleep during the
Right,
day.
yeah.
Wait a second. He's sleeping in the fishbowl.
Yeah,
Oh my
true.
gosh.
The next guy is Nick. The reason I thought of the surfer dude from Lilo and Stitch.
Oh my gosh. I was thinking about that too.
What?
Yeah,
I
I was
Those
thinking,
random characters.
and I was thinking like of the scene on the surfboard where it's like him and then like the older sister, and I think I don't even know his name, but yeah, the chill. I don't even see a boyfriend. I don't know.
I don't know
Just a
either.
surfing buddy.
Surfing buddy, chill surfing buddy.
I really only thought of him.
David Coena.
David.
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 I was thinking of like the Slinky dog in Toy Story.
Yeah, like the way that he talks.
I feel like Nick's happier than Slinky.
Oh,
Yeah.
Next person is Peter. I can also see Olaf.
Mhm. Yeah. Yes. Oh my gosh, I was thinking of Ratatouille.
Ooh.
Oh,
The rat?
The rat.
the rat.
Remy?
Rat-
Yeah.
Chef.
Chef.
Chef. Or
Chef.
chef.
It's Chef.
So it's not that's not chef. Peter's also very experimental when he tries like cooking new foods, which is
Mhm.
exactly what Remy I think is doing in the movie.
Have you guys seen The Rescuers?
No.
It's been a long
know.
time.
Ooh, Mice, Bianca, and Bernard.
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 Wait, what about Bernard?
I feel like in the duo, like Bianca's a lot of taking the risks most of the time, but then like Bernard slowly becomes okay with it. I feel like Bernard's pretty gentle and embodies Peter.
Lovable person.
Yeah. I think Peter, he's pretty sensitive and he really tries to like understand people, you know.
Next person is Andrew. I feel like Disney has like those hackers that like hack into the system.
Hero.
Yeah, isn't Hero like a genius?
Yeah, he graduated high school when he was like
13.
Yeah. And then
Mhm.
he's going to like their San Francisco Tech or whatever it's called.
Okay. Next person is Ju Young. You know from Wreck-It Ralph, how like
Oh.
I think it's Vanellope, like the little girl, she was able to like glitch into like things. I always think of that.
Because I feel like there were characters in Toy Story that would like hack the computer. Trixie!
Oh, hacker. Last one is Dylan.
Hiroshi.
Hiroshi. I still remember that one time we called him Hiroshi in the fishbowl, and then he was like, "Wait, how did you guys know my middle name?" Yeah.
He's like, did you just call me by my middle name?
I'm gonna say like, you know Violet's boyfriend?
Tony.
Yeah, I know what you
Tony.
Tony.
I could see that actually. Kind of awkward.
Yeah, like, but like nice and like chill, you know? Like polite,
That's
but
true. Yeah.
like, similar mannerisms.
Bible verse of the day, Psalm 56, verse 3. When I am afraid, I put my trust in you. Short and sweet.
That's good.
Solid verses, solid. Well, thank you for coming on the show, Michelle.
Yay.
We will see you around on Zoom.
Thank you.
Thanks, Michelle.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
So that concludes episode 3 of Fish Out of Water podcast. So don't forget to stay tuned for tomorrow where we talk about the 4th year guys and which product they would sponsor. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe.
Hit that like button.
Leave a comment down below on what Disney character you think each of the 3rd year guys would be.
Bye.
Bye.
Dab out.
Wow, quality.